一丁教えてやろうぜサスケ。ああ。
Two Alpha Titans team up once again. Hey, what's going on, gamers? This is Kevin, aka the Games Dude here, and I'm back doing another figure review for you guys today, and this time it's going to be on a double review. So today I'll be taking a look at the brand new Godzilla x Kong The New Empire, Evolve Godzilla, and Kong this Beast Glove. Now I got these from my local Target, and they cost around $10 each, which is a pretty good price in my opinion. Now for me, I don't normally collect Godzilla figures, but I had to get them anyway because, you know, they've been like selling very quickly, so I had to get them. But I do watch the movies still, keep that in mind. I do watch the movies, which are the two Godzilla movies, Kong Skull Island, and yes, Godzilla vs. Kong. Keep that in mind, that movie is now 3 years old, and it's finally amazing that we get to see another Godzilla and Kong movie this time teaming up once again to save our world. And keep that in mind, these figures are based off of the upcoming Godzilla x Kong The New Empire movie, which comes out in theaters on March 29th. So without further ado, let's get on with the packaging. And here you can see on the front of the packaging, this is I really like, because you can see the combination of blue and pink or purplish, I would say. And then here you can see on the bottom, here you can see the renders of Kong and Godzilla. Two who became sworn enemies at first, but became allies at the end to fight Mechagodzilla. And then going on to the back, here you can see a pinkish background with some pink crystals on it. So technically it's supposed to like be the Hollow Earth. So here you can see on the top left corner, here you can see a synopsis of what the movie's about. And here you can see a little brief description of Evolve Godzilla. Keep that in mind, Kong also has a brief description too. And here you can see on both of the packaging, here you can see that both monsters have their own accessories. So Godzilla comes with his heat ray or atomic breath, and then Kong comes with his with a biomimicry. And then going on to the bottom, here you can see the other figures you can collect in the line. So not only you can collect Evolve Godzilla and Kong with his Beast Glove, but you also collect the base Godzilla and the new characters, Suko, Scar King, and Shimo. Alright, so that'll do with the packaging. So without further ado, let's get these Titans opened up and have a closer look at them. Alright, so now we have Godzilla and Kong out of the packaging. Let's take a closer look at each one of them. Now for Evolve Godzilla, there are some things I like about this figure and some things I don't, considering that it's a new form. One thing I like is the paint, because like yes, I really like the textures, but there are less textures like around this area and this area. I mean, but the rest of it though, it looks really good. It's like match like how it looks in the movie. One thing I noticed is like on the head, it's his eyes, because yes, like he still retains his regular eye color, but in the trailer, when Godzilla comes out of an iceberg, his eyes were pink. But like I wish they could like make the eyes more pink. And then you may notice that on the arms, you may notice that he has these blades on his elbows. And then one thing I noticed that is this little section around the stomach area, because like there's like little like edge between them, because like, you know, I guess to me they made Evolve Godzilla more slimmer. I wish they could like make it more muscular, unlike the rest of the Godzilla toys that were released back in the day. So you may notice that on his back he has a pair of these translucent pink dorsal fins. I'm guessing it's because like when they made Evolve Godzilla for the movie, they wanted like pay homage to Godzilla 2000. Again, I could be mistaken. And then you may notice that for the tail, yes, even though it's like painted pink, I wish they could make the spikes translucent, unlike the ones on top. And then you may notice that one thing I also noticed is that he has a couple of extra spikes at the end of his tail, around like 6. because it kind of reminds me of King Ghidorah from King of the Monsters back in 2019. And then for the fingernails and the toenails, they're not really as sharp because I think to me like Playmates don't really intend to make their Godzilla figures like when it comes to the fingernails or toenails like more sharp, unlike NECA or SA's Monster Arts, who made their figures like they would like make their fingernails and toenails like sharp. But overall though, it's a pretty okay figure to me in my opinion. And then for Godzilla's accessory, you may notice that he comes with his heat ray or atomic breath, how you want to call it, also in a pinkish red color. I'm guessing to me like when he has colors like these, it kind of reminds me of the Watermelon Jolly Rancher. So you may notice that he has the atomic breath has a little peg on it, but if you open his mouth, I'm guessing you can see his peg hole, a peg hole in his upper jaw. So all you have to do is like you have to take this peg and then just like try to attach it however you can. There we go. And this is what Godzilla looks like with his atomic breath attached to his mouth, which is pretty cool though. So for articulation, you may notice that Godzilla's head, there is a little head movement, but not that much. And then for the arms, they can go a full 360. They can't go in and out, but there is no joint at the wrist or elbow. And then for the legs, they can go forward and back. They can't go in and out. There is no knee joint, and there's also some movement like with the feet, and there's also some movement like with the tail too. But you have to be careful like not to move too much because it'll pop off. And that's it. So now let's move on to Kong. So for Kong, this is probably one of my favorite figures like from the line because you may notice that he has this blackish fur on throughout his body. So you may notice that on his chest, you may notice that he has a couple of scars from his previous fight with Godzilla from the last movie. And then you may notice that on his head, he has this angry roaring face because of the teeth, the fangs. I'm not sure if you can see the eyes or not. And then you may notice that he also has this beast glove on his right arm. So technically, like beast stands for bio-enhanced anatomic, hopefully I'm saying this right, seismic thunder. So basically, like in the description from the packaging, it's supposed to enhance his strength. And I could think of two comparisons. I could compare his glove from Deku's Battle Gauntlet from My Hero Academia, and Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet from Avengers Infinity War. So you may notice that that the glove can go it goes from the upper arm down to his fingers. And yes, you may notice that it's in a yellow color as well. You can see this thing. It's like a bolt in a silver color. You can also see this gear in a silver color too. But one thing I noticed that on the gear in the inner section, it's not fully painted. I'm not sure why. And then you may notice that for the straps, it's painted black. I'm not sure if you can see it on the packaging. Like if you see almost of it, it's painted gray, but on the toy version, it's painted black. I could be mistaken, but again, we'll see how it looks like in the movie. But overall, though, again, this is a pretty good figure. I like in the toy line. So for the vehicle that Kong comes with, this is a hovercraft. This is the biomimic key. So I guess Playmates sometimes throws in little vehicles for their monster toy line, for whenever it's like a 1-pack or 2-pack or something like that. So yeah, so basically it's in a pretty simplistic color. It's all gray, no detail at all. So you may notice that the biomimic key that has it has these little engines, as you could tell from the sides. And then for the hovercraft, it also has the spikes on it. But overall, again, this is a pretty simplistic vehicle in my opinion. So for articulation, you may notice that Kong's head can move from left to right. I wouldn't try to move it that much because you will scrape the paint off. And then for the arms, they can go a full 360. They can go in and out. There is some joint at the elbow. Unfortunately, there is no wrist movement from the right wrist of Kong because of his Beast Glove, but there is some movement like on the wrist from his left arm. I'm not sure if you can see it. And then for the legs, they can go forward and back. They can't go in and out. There is some joint at the knee. There is no foot movement, and that's it. So here's a little quick size comparison with the Playmates Evolved Godzilla staying next to the NECA 2014 Godzilla. I guess to me that this version of Godzilla is bigger than the NECA version. And here is another size comparison with Evolved Godzilla standing next to the Bandai Miniature 2014 Godzilla. And here is another quick comparison with Evolved Godzilla standing next to the mini Bandai Kiryu figure. And we also can't forget the size comparison with Evolved Godzilla standing next to his ally, Kong. And I got to say, Godzilla is bigger than Kong. And for another size comparison, here we have the Playmates Kong standing next to the NECA 2014 Godzilla. And just like Evolved Godzilla, this version of Godzilla outgrew Kong. And here we have another comparison with Playmates Kong standing next to the Bandai Mini 2014 Godzilla. And here we have another comparison with Kong standing next to the mini Bandai Kiryu figure. So now let's move on to the final verdict. So overall, the Godzilla x Kong figures, they look really good to me in my opinion. Despite Evolved Godzilla having his flaws, it would still hold to be a good figure, and I wish Kong would come with his battle axe. But overall though, again, these would still hold out to be great figures to me in my opinion, so I give these figures a 9 out of 10. So let me know down in the comments below if you have neither Evolved Godzilla or Kong, or if you have all the figures. Again, let me know down in the comments below. Alright guys, so that'll do it with this review. So if you're new to my Patreon, make sure to click the link in the description down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more content. Don't forget, if you're new to this channel, please sure to press the subscribe button and make sure to tap the notification bell so you miss an upload. Also, if you like this video, please sure to press the like button as well. Also, don't forget to follow my social media on my Instagram, X, TikTok, Snapchat, and Discord. But until then, peace out gamers, Kevin out.
Let's go!